I'm gonna cry so much. I can't even talk. Oh no, it doesn't fit. We are moving to Australia. Good morning. It is Tuesday. I didn't vlog much yesterday just because I had so much to do with the house. It wasn't very interesting, and I spent probably hours applying for a job. I am going to be doing my agency work when I'm in Australia, but my friend sent me a job and it's a neonatal job, so I thought let me just apply for it. And then I expressed my interest in a couple of other hospitals for neonates as well. But the application in Australia was just so much longer than it is in the UK, because in the UK you just put like your qualifications and then you do like a statement which is about 1,500 words, whereas this application last night was a cover letter which I'd never written before, also a short response which was about 2 pages long about why you fit the domains and like responsibilities of the job, and then also like a 2 to 3 page CV which I'd never had to write before. So I spent all my evening writing those, but at least now they're done, and if I need to apply for any jobs in the future then I've kind of got a base template. Packing up my food for work. Today I'm taking a sausage sandwich with some ketchup because I ran out of sachets, some blueberries, lemon cheesecake, protein pud, which is so delicious. This range is amazing. They do a blueberry muffin one and a banoffee pie, and they taste so yummy. And then for lunch I've got this chicken tikka gym kitchen. I usually do take some other snack to go with my lunch, like a cereal bar or something like chocolatey, but there's always like food out on the table at work, to be honest, so I think I'm just gonna have some of that. Let's see what sort of state my hair's looking in. Oh, I know you're not supposed to brush curly hair, but my hair was so knotted, so I've just brushed it and just wet it through with I have like a spray bottle which I fill with conditioner and water, and then I've just absolutely drenched my hair in it. I'm just going to scrunch it in now. Ooh. I'm all ready for work now. I just realised I'd sold or got rid of all of my like black jackets, so I'm having to wear this to work. Obviously I'm going to have to take it off when I get there, but I just popped in a little starfish clip because I feel like I can get away with that, and it just makes my hair look a little bit nicer. Oh my gosh, next time I get ready for work, it will be the last time. So scary, so sad, but so exciting. I don't know why, but I'm just feeling really anxious. Just feel very stressed this week, but I'm going to try and enjoy my second to last shift. But already had quite a lot of people saying goodbye, which is just really sad.
Cocktail sticks, and what's the other thing? Pineapple. No, they're like January's all the masks.
Actually cried.
I would as well.
Because I thought I was in trouble. Joe called me in and said, I need to speak to you, or can we have a word, is what she said. Oh my goodness, what a day. Started off like pretty chill. I had a lovely midwifery student with me and 2 babies, and then, so can't go into any detail, we just had some unexpected babies to be born, so super busy, but was reminded why I do what I do, and it felt properly like proper intensive care today. I said to my midwifery student in the morning, I said, this is the caseload we've got, but things can completely change. That's the thing with a NICU. You never know what's going to happen, what babies are going to be like born, like what emergencies are going to arise. So, and like demonstrated that very well. So she got some really interesting experience. I did my absolute best for my patients. Felt like I did a good job. Was super busy and super hard work. Hopefully my last shift will be a little bit more chilled. I can like catch up with everyone a little bit more. But anyway, let me tell you what the nurse in charge did today. Oh my god, she's so mean, but I love her. You know how I've been feeling a little bit like people aren't that bothered that I'm going, and I'm probably just, I don't know, just feeling sorry for myself. So yeah, she came up to me and asked if she could have a word, but made one of the nurses take over my feed. She said, oh yeah, like they can take over the feed you're doing. And my instant thought was, oh my gosh, it's so urgent. I've done something so wrong. That means she needs to speak to me right now. She can't even wait for me to finish my feed, which was nearly done anyway. So I'm like, I follow her around. She's like, oh, where can we go? Where can we go? So it felt like so real, like she was going to take me into a room and like tell me that I'd done something wrong. Or I was like, oh my gosh, I'm literally about to leave. I can't have made like some big mistake. And then she takes me into one of the, like, a room that was closed that we weren't using for anything. And like all of my colleagues were in there and they were playing like I'm a Celeb music. They all had kangaroos, there was like Australian flags, there was so much food that they'd set up, and like I pretty much just burst into tears. I think partly because I was so stressed that I was about to get told off and I'd done something like wrong to, like, I don't know, like put a baby at harm or something. I don't know, it just made me feel like so loved, and it made it feel so much more real that actually I'm leaving. Because I keep saying it to myself to try and make it feel more real, but I think until I'm on the plane I don't feel like I'm actually going anywhere. Like, I'm going to be driving home for the last time on my next shift on Thursday, but I feel like I'm coming back. So I don't know, loads of people said goodbye to me, cried, I felt super anxious all morning though. That's the only thing. I felt so anxious and stressed. The day becoming really acute and having a lot of work to do for this patient really took my mind off things because I could really just focus on that patient. I have been given a card and a present and everything, but I'm going to go home, get showered and everything, put my pyjamas on, and then we can open them together. Home and showered now, and I'm going to open my little presents that they gave me at work with the cards and stuff. Actually, my mum has sent me a card too, so let's open that. Saying thank you about taking her to Barcelona, and sad to see you go. The card that's going to make me cry is going to be the one that's everyone signed. Did you get one from yours? Do your card? Did you do your card at work?
Not yet.
Oh, you've not left yet? That's going to be the one that probably makes me cry the most.
The thing is, I was looking, I've already got a load of them from like different rotations I've done, so I don't think it'll be as emotional.
No, but it's still really nice to have. So amazing. The manager is so cute, and she bought everyone these for Nurses Day. It must have cost her a fortune because there's so many of us nurses. And then it's a little keyring, like a nursing keyring. Says, may be proud of the work you do, the person you are, and the difference you make. Good morning. I'm up super early, considering I was at work yesterday. Hold on. About 6:10. Oh my gosh, it's disgusting outside as well. Oh, miserable rain. But this morning I've got a meeting with a travel company that plan tours across the East Coast. But obviously because of the time difference, it's really hard to find a reasonable time, where you can have a meeting with an Australian company because they are on the other side of the world. I'm going to hop on that call and hopefully get started with planning our tour.
I'll do up an itinerary. It'll probably take me a day or two.
Yeah, we actually already have an 8-week pass for it.
Yeah, no, I know. It's you're coming at a good time because
Someone said about whale season as well. Where do we see the whales?
the pregnant whales go to give birth,
Pregnant
and then they
whales?
kind of
Wow. Oh my god, that was so exciting! That was such an exciting meeting. Oh no, my voice gone. Basically told her everything on my bucket list, which was a very long list, like a few specific hostels I had in mind, just everywhere I wanted to see. And I explained how like we were open to travelling for 3 months, but actually whether that sounded a little bit too long. So it's going to be probably 8 to 12 weeks, depending. And we're going to go all the way from Cairns down to Adelaide. The lady was so lovely, and she completely just understands. I feel like she understands us and what we're looking for, because we sort of said that we, like, I personally don't drink, but I'm like, will I be open to maybe like a few like drinks when I'm out there? Like, I'm not completely like against drinking, but I haven't drank in a pretty long time, so we don't really want to do like big party hostels or big party boats or anything like that. But we want more like an in-between, and I feel like she understands that. So she's going to send over a few options for boats for us to have a look at for some of the tours, and then by Friday she's going to send over the entire itinerary which she said is just a first draft, like we can completely chop it and change it as much as we want. She understands that we want like a few free days a week where we can like chill or do what we want. Oh my god, there's a spider crawling down from the ceiling. It's me borrowing David's ski jacket yesterday because it was raining, forgetting I bought a Mac in a sack. I popped to Tesco's whilst I was out and I got loads of food for mine and David's fuddles. I'm going to make platters. This is what we're working with. Look how amazing these rocky roads look. So I'm planning on doing one tray of like all the sweet food and one tray of the fruit, and then I'll probably just do like sweet food for David's because I don't think his team is quite as big. One of my favourite snacks is barbecue roast chicken breast slices. It's such a yummy snack. Easy way to get protein in. This looks so delicious. Right, that's the fruit platter done. How yummy does that look? Oh my goodness! Look at my platters! The sweet one, and then one for David's work as well when he goes. Friday's his last day. I have made quite a mess though. Wrapped up and all ready to go for tomorrow. Just applied for a job in Australia on a neonatal unit, so hopefully I hear back from them soon. I've got these chicken souvlaki's with sourdough pita, and yummy does it look. I've just filled them with all the chips and the salad. In the evening we have started packing our suitcases. So we've started putting everything into our packing cubes, so it's looking quite organised, except everything that's not in the packing cubes. How are you getting on, Davey?
Getting there.
Just not enjoying the process at the moment. First experience with a compression packing cube. How's that as fun as that though? Ooh, first one done! Now, oh, we've done loads of them. We've done all of them. Amazing.
Just not fucking done.
All zipped into packing cubes now. A little bit of floor space. I'm feeling a little bit better now that I've zipped all my packing cubes up and put them in a big bag. Just about to iron my uniform for the last ever time. It's absolutely crazy. I just feel really out of sorts. Excuse my lisp, by the way. I've got my teeth whitening guards in. When I started at this job, I was newly qualified. I'd had a really difficult time newly qualified. I'd very nearly quit nursing. My mental health was non-existent. And I'd heard really amazing stuff about this unit, and I knew I loved neonates so much. I didn't want to give up on it just yet. So I applied for this job, and at the interview, I just knew that they were just amazing, lovely people that were going to be able to support me. From day one, they have done everything they possibly can for me. And then here we are, 2 years later. I am so in love with my job and my work-life balance. I've become a sister. I've learned to coordinate the unit. I'm not going to say it's my favourite thing to do, but I'm capable of doing it, and that's something I'm really proud of. Right, so my uniform is all fresh and ironed, ready for tomorrow. I kind of just want to freeze in time for a second because it's all just happening so quickly, and all the goodbyes. 6:04 on the 23rd of May, and it's my last shift at work. It'll be the last time this belt ever gets worn. Sadly go back in a box, although actually what I think I might do is David's grandma's nursing buckle, and I think I might have it properly framed and have something nice done with it rather than putting it back in a box because it's so special. This is it. Oh, I packed up all these bags yesterday. How shall I do my hair for my last day? And already I've done my makeup. It's going to take me about half an hour to get to work, so at least I can just have a breather, listen to some music, try not to cry on the way there. It's exciting. It's the beginning of hopefully forever, so it's just a big moment, and I'm really glad I get to take you along with me and like document the whole journey, because then I can watch it back and hoping to like show my children one day like this is when like me and your dad went to Australia. Okay, let's do this. Oh my gosh, it's such a busy day and I'm so hungry, so hopefully I'll get to have my breakfast shortly. Unfortunately not quite the day I planned for my last one. I really wanted to get to chat to people, but it's just busy. That was so cute.
Well, I've just been telling you about this.
Oh, pretend you like me for a minute.
Oh my god, I absolutely love you, not that.
So then, literally the end of an era, and I'm gonna cry so much on the drive home. Look at all the gifts they got me. Literally the best team I could have ever asked for. Hey, let's go. I cried, like proper cried at the fodder they did for me on Tuesday. But like, I cried a few times throughout the day where like I got a lump in my throat and I had like tears come and stuff. But then when everyone came, like at the end of the day, I like didn't feel like I needed to cry. It was weird, like I didn't feel like I was actually going, it just, I don't know. Anyone else that's moved abroad or is going to move abroad, you know the feeling where it just feels, you feel weird, like you're in limbo. It's when other people cry, that's when it really, really gets you. So like one of my colleagues turned around and was like crying, and then another one of them cried, and someone I didn't even really expect to cry because I've never seen them cry before. Like I didn't think they were the crying type, and then it just set me off. And then we just took loads of photos, so I'm going to look at them when I get home, and that'll probably make me cry, but I'm going to try and not get too upset on the drive home. And just try and get a little bit excited now. Like I've just got this weekend to go to pack everything, and then it's about spending quality time with our family, our friends, before we get on that one-way flight. Oh my gosh, I've just started opening the card that they've done me. Just like reading everyone's little message. Just such lovely messages. I can't even talk. I'm gonna treasure this card for the rest of my life. Oh God.
Have a good last day.
Thank you. See you later.
Bye.
Sit just like that. What's he doing? Off he goes. Last time. Had it cleaned because it's going to be picked up about 6 o'clock tonight, and then that's it. Oh, so sad to let go of it. I got this car in 2017 when I passed my driving test when I was 17, and I've had it 7 years and it's never broken down. Gonna get my eyebrows done now.
Yeah.
It's hot and it's
Oh, they look so nice.
yeah,
Yeah.
and it is hard to buy ticket, and
Yeah, it's quite
it's
expensive. The lady that I've booked to have my nails done with this afternoon has just messaged to say that she's ready a little bit earlier. So usually for work as a nurse, I cut them dead short, so there's not even the white part, but I thought let me grow them a little bit. This is before, not great. The cuticles are looking very unloved. And this is what we're gonna go for. Some sort of like nude with like gold celestial stars. This kind of vibe is what I'm going for. Oh my God, they look so good. Goodbye, little car. We'll miss you. Forgot to pay for the car parking. No, but it looks so good. We got to pick a golden ticket and we've won a Nutella, stuffed Nutella ring. Wait, it's going to be a small one as well, actually, so stay.
Oh, that's scary.
I'm not enjoying this process. Oh, it's just full of rubbish bags.
You don't want to show me.
Oh. You don't realise how much stuff you collect. But by Sunday it has to be done because we've got to hand the keys in. So regardless, it's going to be done whether I enjoy it or not. A lovely final sleep in our house and our lovely bed, which my colleague is on her way to pick up. So we're going to take it apart, but oh my gosh, this is literally the best bed in the world and I'm going to miss it so much. It's also a beautiful day outside. Look at the sky. So I'm feeling good today. Oh jeez. Oh no, it doesn't fit. Bed is gone and it is mission clean up now. Kitchen is sparkling clean. That was super hard work though. Right, this is one of those if you don't laugh you'll cry moments. So we've basically finished cleaning the whole house and I went round and my little job was I'm going to paint everywhere, touch everywhere up. And we'd done it before and it had worked fine. We weren't sure about the colour at first, it started off dark, but when it dried down it matched everywhere. I've done the wrong colour. So there was a colour in the shed called Magnolia, but there's matte and there's satin. Turns out they look very different when they're dry. So I have basically patched up everywhere. So every single wall, oh my god, looks like this. And this is dry, this is bone dry. It's just the wrong colour. So we've now got to go round and paint the whole house again. Because let me turn the light on, it's worse with the light on. Everywhere, you probably can't see it as well on camera, but everywhere looks like a patchwork quilt. It's worse in here as well, look. Oh, we can't leave the walls like that. It's just so annoying. Upstairs is completely done. It's just so weird. I just feel like so much has happened in the last few days. You saw my room last week in the vlog. Like these rooms were full of stuff. So this is the study room. Again, I have done the paint everywhere. Oh my gosh, that bit looks really bad. Second bedroom, all clean and empty. Am I just kind of doing like a house tour right now? So this is our like family bathroom, I suppose. And then this was our bedroom. And we've got a little ensuite in here, which was lovely. David had like this little cupboard thingy. So yeah, this was our house. Didn't quite expect to be doing a house tour. Obviously I could probably really show you my road now because we don't live here anymore. This was our little road, just like a little cul-de-sac type thing. Very cute. We lived in a little bungalow together for a year and then we'd lived here for 2 years, so it was really special. Oh, there's David and his mum taking our washing down, how cute. And Dave's dad's done all the garden. But yeah, this was our little house, a little patio. So, I don't know, I don't feel sad just yet. I think when we drive away, and we're like, that's it, it's not a house anymore, it will be more upsetting, but so much has happened in the last few days. Also, I picked my skin because I think I was a bit anxious, so that's what that is. So I'm hoping that that heals by the wedding on Saturday. But yeah, just a lot's happened in the last few days. My car's gone, my house is empty, and we're moving out of house. I finished my job. A lot's gone on, a lot to process. Hopefully tomorrow we can rest a little bit more. I'm going to edit my vlog, get my vlog up, ready for some new beginnings. And this was our living room as well. I don't think I showed the living room. But yeah, lovely little house. And we have our driveway out here. And to our garden. Guys, we're doing it. We're moving. Ow! I can't believe we've done it all by the end of Saturday. House looks amazing. David looks Aussie. The paint has dried. Oh, it's nearly dried. It'll be fine. It's been a great 2 years. We just need to go and post the keys through the estate agent's letterbox, and then we're gonna pop to see some friends before we go, and then drive back up to Sheffield to see with David's family. They've been here all day, his parents helping us so much, so we're very lucky and very grateful. Bye, little house. Woo! We are moving to Australia. We've just quickly been and stopped at some of our friends from Notts, and they have like twin little girls who we spent a lot of time with as they grew up, like since they were babies. And I didn't feel too sad until we went and just had a peek at them in their nursery, and they were fast asleep. It just made me cry because I think they're never gonna remember us, are they? We're like a year and a half old. They're not gonna remember us, and like we're not gonna see them grow up now. We used to come round all the time. So it's just sad. But yeah, that's life. Right. Oh. And that is the end of this week's vlog. Lots happened this week. We moved out of our house, I sold my car, I finished my job. Lots of goodbyes, but I hope you've enjoyed it, and I can't wait to watch this back in years to come. Next week's an exciting one as well. My parents are getting married, so I'll definitely be taking you along with me. See you next week.